Boys and gents, and welcome to CG Reaction, and this is Why It Sucked to Be a Pirate, Salmonella Academy. This is another Sam video. I've reacted a lot of it. Check out the end cards or description to see more of the Sam video that I reacted to. Sam makes always great videos about topics that most people don't cover. This is the topic that lots of people have covered, but obviously Sam's gonna give a great information spin to it. So we're gonna see what was the issue with being a pirate. Well, first things comes to my mind is diseases. Oh my god, it's ridiculous how much diseases they used to get, and obviously that all came from bad hygiene, horrible hygiene, especially when when pirate crew used to sleep under the inside the boat, cramped spaces. It smelled horribly, constantly looking over your shoulders, because other people will kill you. If they don't kill you, government will catch you and kill you. It was just horrible. Hang your body for everybody to see, so it's just horrible all around. Obviously you drank a lot of alcohol, because all the things are listed is already horrible, so your life is horrible, so you have to drink a lot of alcohol, so alcoholism is a big issue. On top of all that, despite what the movie says, they weren't flowing in money. Even though they looted a lot of boats, getting money was really hard thing. So that was that. All around was just horrid thing. Lots of people died in storms too. I mean, imagine being a pilot and just dying because of a storm. How shitty that is. So yeah, let's see what Sam says.
Hey, little Jimmy.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, it's alright.
So do you think it'd be fun to be a pirate?
Yeah?
Well, guess what? You couldn't be more wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. At some point, every kid has dreamed about being a swashbuckler.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of accurate. Lots of kids would talk like that. Parents like, don't cuss in front of my kids. Yeah, they know all the curse words, let's be honest.
And corn
It's
shuckle
the
and
internet
white
age.
cuckle and cocksuckle and pirate.
But trust me when I say, it was really not all it's cracked up to be. First, we'll talk about the food. So one staple of the pirate diet was salted meat, usually wild oxen or pork. And I love jerky as much as the next guy, but this wasn't like a bag of Jack Links. In fact, it was probably closer in texture to your shoes than any meat you've ever eaten. In those days, you couldn't just snap into a Slim Jim. That's a modern luxury that we take for granted. Back then, the slogan was, gnaw on a Slim Jim for minutes on end, grinding it between your molars while the gallons of salt turn your mouth into a desert until the mangled hunk of flesh in your mouth is just soft enough to be shoved down your greasy fucking pirate throat without tearing a hole. Another essential food item was known as—
Why not eat just vegetables? They're everywhere, wherever you land. Ugh, I remember Bill saying one time that people used to eat meat which you have to hit it with a mallet to make it edible. That's just horrible. First of all, how is people's digestive system even digesting that? I eat anything a bit harder, and it just wreak havoc on my digestive system. I don't like it. It's just horrible. I feel horrible for hours. So think that you have to beat it with a mallet just to make it edible. How do you eat that? How do your system cope with that?
hardtack. This was essentially just flour and water baked into a cracker-like brick. Beyond the fact that it was totally flavorless, hardtack was also extremely dense, to the point where pirates would often have to slam their fists down on it in order to break it into pieces small enough to fit in their mouth. As long as it was kept dry, hardtack almost never spoiled, although it often became infested with weevils. Excuse me, sir? I'm a vegan, so can I have a new piece? One without any of Mother Nature's beautiful creatures in it? Thanks. Wait a minute, is this gluten-free? This better be hemp rope. Nah, but the weevils didn't make you sick or change the taste all that much, so, and this is true, the crew would just eat it in the dark, so that way they couldn't tell if they were eating a normal chunk or a weevily one. Then there's the crowding. So pirate ships typically packed in as many—
How effed up common people's lives were that they chose this over just being a simple farmer back home. How bad the economy was at the time, goddamn.
many crew members as possible, because more pirates means more manpower when you go to board an enemy ship. Of course, the downside to that is that you're basically like a bunch of hairy, unwashed sardines.
Bad hygiene.
Let me illustrate what a typical night below deck was like. So you're sprawled out on the damp, musty wood floor. Everything's pitch black, you can't see a thing. The smell of the filth and the mold forces you to only breathe through your mouth. Suddenly, your—
I thought they slept on hammocks or something. They slept on the floor? Damn.
left hand feels wet. Probably just seawater leaking through the hull. You sniff your hand, nope, no, that's piss. You feel something furry rub up against your elbow. It was either the body of a diseased rat or the beard of your diseased crewmate. Either way, that's probably where the piss came from. Some guy's moaning loudly in the next room. Hopefully he's just jerking off, because if he's dying, that's one more body to deal with in the morning. Rinse and repeat for 8 hours, and then it's daytime. The poor diet and cramped conditions led to disease being a huge problem aboard pirate ships. The most well-known of these diseases is scurvy, where you don't get enough vitamin C. When scurvy first begins, you just kind of feel tired all the time, no big deal. Then you get weird spots on your skin and your gums start bleeding. This progresses until all your teeth fall out and all of your body's mucous membranes start gushing blood and pus, causing you to die. So that's a lot of fun. There were tons of other diseases too.
If you don't have enough vitamin C, isn't your immune system extremely weak too at that point? Besides that disease, any small disease would be really dangerous for you. Like even simple cold.
I won't go through them all, but here's a few honorable mentions.
Whoa, wait a second. What is this? Typhus, malaria, yellow fever, syphilis, tuberculosis, dick rot, ugh, sniffles, jungle dick rot, dick sniffles, jungle dick sniffles, rotten, lots of dick thing right there. Oh my god, this is horrible. Yeah, kids want to be, I want to become pirate, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, look at this video, man. You'll change your tone.
Also, some people say that alcoholism is a disease. I might just be disturbed, but that's one sickness I could definitely get down with. If it is a disease, then yeah, just about.
Let's be honest, all the things that he listed just back then, alcoholism doesn't seem so bad compared to that, is it?
Not every pirate had this one. If anything, though, I'd call that one of the few upsides of pirate life. Finally, there's the combat. So you've gone through all these disgusting, horrible living conditions, but at least you can enjoy the thrill of battle, right? Swinging from rope to rope, sword in your mouth, long, intense saber duels, that kind of thing. But that's typically not how it went down. For one thing, when
oh shit, I mean real life, gang battles, real life burglaries are not the same as they're portrayed in Hollywood. It's just messy, it's just short, there are no battles. Same thing was with pirate battles, there were no battles. Either people give up or they just, brutalize people left and right in whatever term they could. There was no saber fighting, not everybody was saber masters.
pirates boarded a ship, 9 times out of 10, they'd just surrender immediately. Because what are a bunch of well-groomed merchants going to do against a horde of disgusting barbarians? If the defending ship did decide to fight back, though, the resulting brawl wouldn't be anything like the movies. It'd be way worse, like immediate R rating. Because pirates rely a lot on brutality, both because they don't have much real training, and because it scares the shit out of people. If you were a deckhand on an invaded ship and you were stupid enough to fight back, you wouldn't be dancing around doing flips and shit, none of that. Instead, they'd probably shoot you in the stomach with a flintlock pistol, kick you to the ground, chop off your shoulder blade with a hand axe, gouge out your eyes with a marlin spike, wind your intestines around the prow, and then toss your twitching body overboard. And that's only a slight exaggeration. Honestly, if Jack Sparrow got attacked by actual pirates, he wouldn't last a second. It's kinda like a used car salesman going to prison, like, I'll be fine.
Amber Heard killed Jack Sparrow, but okay. The only battle I can think of, pirate battle, is the pirates, good enough pirates like Blackbeard go against some British Navy or something, Spanish Navy or something. And even then, it's not like movies. Something can resemble like movies, but most time, even there will be chaos. People just stabbing, killing each other left and right, most people dying because of flintlocks. Because as soon as flintlocks were there, it's just like this is the easiest thing. So people use flintlocks a lot. If somebody left behind or you missed because of flintlock, missed a lot. So if you missed, people just gang up on people, try to kill them. There is no one-on-one battle. It's even if there was something like that, it was extremely rare.
If anybody tries intimidating me, I can get out of it with my quick wit and charming personality. Boy, you look real pretty from behind. Oh wow, I'm boned. So yeah, in short, if you're thinking about pulling a Captain Phillips anytime soon, I'd advise against it. That's all for today. Till next time, I'm Sam and Nella, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, this was an awesome video, and it's true, isn't it? There is a massive misconception about being a pirate. Everybody, kids tries to like, oh, I want to be a pirate. No, man, this is Hollywood. Reality, like always, is completely different and it's completely brutal. It's not even R-rated. I'm like, it's not even for the mature audience. It's not for anyone. That's how brutal it is. Even mature audiences sees that and get, effed in the head. It's so brutal. Pirates used to be so brutal because they had to be. Because in order to survive as a pirate, they needed fear and they needed to do some heinous things. So whenever pirate fought or killed somebody, it was just too brutal. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my other videos. They are reacted to in the description. Hit subscribe button if you like what videos I'm making, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.